Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Corso. So this is Moses. Haven't really shown him on the channel since I got him. Let me see here. I'm gonna let him off now. He's doing good, and everybody else seems to be doing good too. He's still very much a baby. I think he's like, God, what is he like? I think he was born in May, so what, June, July, August, September, October, November. So he's like 7 months old. So he's really big. Blondie is in a mood. Oh, she's trying to get after my Mortigan now. Oh, watch out now. Sorry. Oh, she hit. Yeah, she's in a mood. She's needs to dominate everybody right now for some reason. So that's my Mortigan and him. Oh, watch out! Yep, don't let him. Yep. So yeah, Moses is very closely related to Asia. I believe it's been a while, but I believe they have the same mother, and I believe that their fathers are brothers, littermate brothers. So that's the only difference between them. And the only reason why I took him was because he became available after a gentleman, the same guy that was going to buy Grimm, couldn't take possession of Grimm. And so he contacted me, and actually the breeder did this time, and was like, hey, this guy, he can't take this dog again. And so he was like, do you want him? And he said he's a really super nice dog. So I was like, take a look at him. And he was a very nice dog. And now I feel very fortunate because not only is he a really nice dog, but Asia is super nice. And the litter that I got out of Asia was super nice. So it's nice to be able to have that same. Sometimes I refer to dogs as ingredients, but it really is kind of like that. Like dogs, like each dog has traits that they can contribute to a puppy and, to a litter. And so, and you learn what those traits are, you know what I mean? Like Preacher produces really good fronts, and he also produces like really, tough, stubborn, your very traditional temperaments. And then Batista produces really good fronts and really good rears and really good top lines, but not always the best heads. Sometimes they can be a little loose, a little wet, as we call it, and sometimes he can produce some even even some hyper type dogs, which are other. Preacher, get over here. Other people refer to hyper type as like boxer looking. That's what we mean by that. So Tillicum, quiet. Tillicum is barking. He wants to be out here with us. But the only reason I don't have him out here is because the only dogs that I have out here are dogs that I trust 100%, because this is a young male, and I didn't really know how he would, react, because I've never had him out in the pack since he was very young. I got him at a time when I was just super busy. And one of the cool things about not having litters here has been, because I've been having litters, as you guys know, over at Reese's, and then her Morgan's, and then we've got another person that we're working with that we got Tillicum from. And the cool thing is that it leaves more time for me to be able to work with my pack, whereas normally I would be very busy with puppy duties right now. Blondie, go lay down now. Leave your daughter alone right now. You Blondie. Blondie, come here. How about you lay down? Now. Now. Psst, don't you try to roll. Ah! Blondie? No. Don't you try to roll around and disrespect me. Ah, no, Blondie. No. You lay still. Like you know you should. Shh. Lay down. Now. Take it serious. Quit being a punk. And get up and go. Quit being a punk to everybody. We know you're the alpha. I'm talking about of the pack. So she's being a little too pushy. And she did mess up her daughter's face a little bit. She gave her a correction and scratched up her face. And her daughter's really good. But sometimes, you know, the alphas can get a little rowdy. She's beautiful. They're my sweet baby. Oh, my sweet baby. Look at her mother. Oh, my baby, yes. Your mama's abusive. Jesus. So I'm telling you, man, people think I'm mean, but I promise you, I ain't got nothing on these dogs. You know, dog society is savage. And they, you know, they wear their scars with pride, you know what I mean? And I try to keep them as clean and scar-free as possible. But if they had their way, man, they'd be walking around here like a bunch of pirates, missing eyes and limbs, and you know what I'm saying? So, but man, I really like Moses. He did go through. I ain't gonna lie, he was an ugly puppy. He just was all legs, and he was narrow and skinny, and just like, I was like, good God. But man, he's really coming into himself, and only being 7 months old, this is gonna be a very big dog. And I will say, you know, Nanad did tell me that. He said, yeah, he's gonna be big. But what I like about him is that even though you can tell he's gonna be big, he doesn't have a huge amount, like he's not overdone, you know what I mean? So like, for example, some of my lines, like Nirvana, Hefe, they can produce almost too much bone. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I think that there is a limitation to how much bone, because sometimes if it's like, you can have a lot of bone, but you don't want it to come on too fast, like too early. And some of them have bone really early. Oh. And so, let's see what this interaction does here. All right. So like, for example, Matt Morden's got a lot of bone. He's a huge dog. But thing about him is that his bone didn't come on too fast. So he's got really nice, tight feet, very straight feet, cat-like feet, you know, really super fantastic. Ibiza inherited that from her father. In fact, they're extremely similar dogs. And she also has really nice, tight feet. She always had bone, but she's got, you know, good bone. And so Hefe, Nirvana, they've got a lot of bone, but it came on really fast. They had a lot of heavy bone as puppies. And so it's like, what I find is that in those dogs, you end up sometimes getting loose feet, weaker pasterns. And I think it's really important, if you have a dog like that, to keep them as lean as possible and exercise them and keep them on ester C. Anything that you can do to ensure that they have as little stress on their bone as possible. Look at this well, there you go. There's her mother, but look, this is Ibiza. So recently I found out that Ibiza is actually brindle. She always looks solid black, but recently there's been, look at that movement. But recently there's been some brindling that has actually shown up out of nowhere on her butt and on her side. And I thought that was pretty interesting. What's up, Madman? Yeah, these two are very similar dogs. Ibiza and Moses. It's hard to tell them apart sometimes. Preacher and Mad Mortigan rolling off the day, the energy. And you guys, those of you that have made it this far, I have some really good news. It's more of like a Life of Senza video, so I'll upload it there. It's more personal, but I had a really good day today. Some cool stuff has happened. Stuff that was designed to hurt me, some of it that has helped me. And anyway, very cool stuff. So if you want to know about the more personal sides of my life, and I usually include the dogs in those videos, but I'm usually not paying as much attention to the behavioral side of things. But anyway, look how I want to show you. I like to get down low so you can see how tall they are. That's Ibiza. I think she's taller than Preacher. Yeah, I think she is. You big old dog. And she's only 16 months old, you guys. Yep. Yep, only 16 months old. I don't know. Maybe I can't really tell. Who? Mad Mortigan, come here now. Mad Mortigan, get over here now. Let's go. Ibiza, no. Get in here now, Mad Mortigan. That was a bad dog. How dare you push it down? Moses, come on, boy. Look at him, so proud of himself. Jerk. Come on, puppy, 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 puppy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good boy. Come on. Pick it up quick, Savannah. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good boy. Good boy. Nirvana, leave him alone. Come on. Psst, come here, puppy. Good boy. Moses, hurry. Thank you, child. Thank you. You're a very good child. Hey, she's a very good child too, Nirvana. What are you doing to that poor baby? Look at her wagging her tail. Nirvana, that's a baby. You leave her alone. She's a sweet baby. Nirvana, you leave her alone. She's a sweet baby. You're a sweet baby, Ibiza. Come on, Nirvana. Leave it alone. Let's walk. God, she keeps trying to put her down. Jesus. Look at her now. She's like, I'm sorry to her grandpa. Nirvana, leave her alone. Rude. I protected you from your mom. Whoa. So that's her and her father. It's Ibiza and Mad Mortigan. We call him the king of keep away. She's pretty good. Hasn't beat her dad yet, though. Oh, he just dared Preacher. Preacher said, nope. Not interested, don't care. He's like, this is all I care about, standing here in front of my whammon. He's like, I don't care about your stick. He's like, I'm her favorite dog. That's literally what he tried to say. He's like, I'm the favorite. He's like, I don't even care about your stick. Oh, look at that. See that tense moment there? Preacher gave him the look. Look at him. Guarding me. Being a funny boy. Look, I see you, bruh. I see what you're doing. You need to go before you cause a problem. Come on. There we go. And he went. He's like, fine. I'm going to go pee on this over here. I'm still the man. Just gonna let him know as soon as he walks out there, he's gonna smell that. He's gonna say, I'm the man. Strategic. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Mad Mortigan picks up on it and then tries to mark over it. Oh, he's gonna get him on both sides. Look. Nirvana says, don't smell me. Madman, let's go. So I don't want them in there where I can't see both of them. Now, let's go, Mad Mortigan. Talking away in which he'll respect. this guy commented and he was like, I don't really like her tone, but I guess she knows what she's doing. And it's like, well, yeah, you do this long enough and you realize, and people who watch know, it's like, you can see me trying to, you know, tell the dog, and they have, you know, they only respect it when you mean it. You gotta, they're not soft, you know what I mean? They're not soft dogs. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I've got some stuff I've got to take care of, some errands I gotta run, but just know that I'm in a really good place. Some really wonderful things have happened recently. A lot of you know, potential issues resolved themselves today, and like I said, some things that were meant to hurt me actually helped me today. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing good. Everybody's doing good. So hope you guys are having a good day. Bye.